This is outrageous. It's unfair.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the new comic issue that we're going to be starting again today, picking up from where we left off. Now, if you guys enjoy my comic issues, I've chronologically organized all of them into a playlist for you, starting from the first issue all the way up to this one. So if you've enjoyed them thus far, with this being the 23rd issue, can we hit over 20,000 likes on this video? I put a lot of effort into these comics, and I think it would really help the channel out. So if we can, let's do that.
Of course.
Okay, so let's get to today's issue. We start a bit after where the last one ended. Vader is on Mustafar and has now ordered many Imperials to come build his castle as he and Momin work on the perfect design that will house the immense power that it takes to open the portal between life, death, and time itself, with the hope being to bring Padme back.
Open the door.
Oh no, it's happening again! Lock down the site and get under cover! As Imperials scramble to safety with the massive storm about to approach, as Vader attempts to break open the portal once again, the natives of the planet look to the sky and horizon as lava begins to erupt ferociously and unsettled around them. As Momin marvels in his design finally being the right one, Vader breaks the doors open, the Force and robotic limbs working in unison. Seeing the other side of the portal before him, he notices something is wrong. Slamming shut, throwing him backwards, the natives rise in unison beyond the castle to devise a plan of action against the Dark Lord that is Vader and what he is doing to their home planet.
Momin.
Too many focusing spires. I think they split the castle's energy into mind splinters. Impossible to control. Well, it's a process I learned a great deal from the last 5 designs. I believe the 6th will...
Hey, you feel cold at all? Cold? I wish. This is Mustafar. What? As Momin is killed and put onto another's body, he orders the stormtroopers to clean this mess up and get to work once again. And yes, now the Empire has slowly transitioned to stormtroopers, it seems. As the lava fleas, which are native beasts of the planet, show up to kill the Imperial intruders, Momin revels in the fact that even beasts try to stop his beautiful masterpiece, just like he was stopped in his old life as well.
The very beasts themselves conspire to thwart my vision. Fascinating. Utterly fascinating. Here we are, Lord Vader. 6th time's a charm. I have confidence that the 7th design will achieve everything you desire, Lord Vader.
Now, see guys, I personally love this part because it just shows a passage of time, but in a very comical way without trying to be funny. That to me is Star Wars. Vader's anger is only swelling and his impatience only growing at this point, and we, as the audience, all know it. If you take note, the body Momin is possessing is different each time, which means that with each failure, Vader just kills the vessel one more time in some sort of way, and replacing the helmet of Momin onto it. Finally, coming to the 9th and final design, Vader informs Momin.
There will be no 10th.
This new design for the focusing chamber, it just feels right, doesn't it, Lord Vader?
Yes, the power here. This was its destiny. This is what it was waiting for.
As the Imperials worry about another disaster, they notice things feel much different this time indeed. That things look almost beautiful.
And now, the door. Yes, it calls to me.
Lord Vader, this is an auspicious moment, but you may not be prepared for what lies beyond that door. This test was designed only to determine that it could be opened. For your safety, your very sanity, I urge you to rest, gather your immense powers, and choose the moment it should be opened.
The moment is now.
Lord Vader, this is Captain Jonas, commander of the castle's garrison. I apologize for disturbing you, but we may need to evacuate. They're all around us.
More fleas?
Asks Vader, telling the captain that he's busy. As the captain informs Vader of this serious threat coming their way, Vader closes the portal and commands Momin not to do anything or move at all.
Tear it down, every last brick.
As the Mustafarians ride to battle with Vader and the Imperials, he is faced with a grand army of beasts and angry natives ready to die for their planet. Looking up to the top of his castle, Vader sees the portal being opened with the fire emitting beyond the 2 points.
Momin, you deceitful...
Hello, me. Hello, me. I am my masterpiece.
And that is the end of this issue. Beautiful writing by Charles Soule and the Lucasfilm Story Group. I really think that these new Vader comics are really quite perfect. So, the portal, upon the 9th design, is finally perfected and can be opened, where Vader thought Padme could return, and where she very well could now that we learn. However, we also learn that Momin has brought his young self back from the dead, or rather, perhaps from another time, and planted his helmet onto himself, and thus giving himself full powers. I imagine in the next issue Vader will be put to the test as he fights Momin and his dual-wielding sabers, hopefully killing him to only open the portal once again without interruption to bring Padme back in some sort of way. I guess we'll find out later. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this issue and my work covering it, please hit like, or else Jar Jar will force choke everyone in the comment section, and no one really wants that to happen. So I will see you guys all in the next episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you, always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.